Hi, I'm Bianca. Welcome to Learn English with Bianca. Today's story is about Julia, a woman who was almost 50 and still waiting for her chance. She thought it might never come, but it did, with one condition: English. This is her story. Julia worked in a big office in the city. She was smart, calm, and always ready to help. She organized reports, talked to clients, and supported her team. But for years, she stayed in the same position. Other people got promotions. Each time someone else was promoted, Julia smiled and said, "Congratulations." But deep inside, it hurt. Some had less experience and some had less patience, but they had one thing she didn't: English. Julia knew it. English was her weak spot. She understood a little, but she didn't feel confident. Then one Tuesday morning, everything changed. Her manager called her into his office. He looked serious. "Julia," he said, "there's a business trip next week. Our international client wants to meet face to face. It's an important deal." She listened carefully. Then came the words she was afraid to hear. "The meeting will be in English." Julia's heart sank. She stayed quiet. He continued, "You're perfect for this project, but can you do it?" She looked down. Inside, she was scared, but also tired of waiting. "I need a few days to prepare," she said softly. He nodded. "Take the week, show me you're ready." That night, Julia sat at her kitchen table with a notebook and tea. She typed, "English for business meetings." She found a short video, then another, then a list of useful phrases. She practiced. "I'm here for the meeting. Could you repeat that, please? Let me explain our offer." She practiced every evening, speaking out loud again and again. Sometimes she made mistakes. Sometimes she felt silly. But she didn't stop. Day by day, the words became easier. She started to feel ready. Friday morning, she went back to her manager. "I'm ready to go," she said with a smile. The following week, Julia boarded a plane, her first business trip abroad. At the airport, she spoke English. At the hotel, she asked polite questions. At dinner, she ordered without fear. And at the meeting, she spoke with calm and confidence. Not perfectly, but clearly. She understood the questions. She answered with the words she had practiced. People listened. People respected her. Back at the office, her manager smiled and said, "You did it, Julia. You didn't just speak English, you opened a new door." A month later, she got the promotion. And something more important than that, the belief that she could do more. Julia still studies English, 15 minutes a day, at her own pace, because now she knows one decision can change everything. Thank you for listening to Learn English with Bianca. If you've ever been afraid to speak English, remember Julia. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. Subscribe for more stories, and I'll see you next time.